Hey Spectrum, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Kenzie. Welcome to another edition of Norris News.
We don't have a lot of news for you this week, so pay attention or you just might miss it.
One thing you don't want to miss is the choir concert this Friday night. It starts at 7, but try to be early to make sure you get good seats for the great concert.
Be there to support your friends and classmates, especially our seniors and Mrs. Kirkpatrick, as this is their last concert.
We wanted to take a moment to thank those who make our events possible. Thank you to the maintenance staff, tech crew, and all other volunteers and staff members.
This year's band concert, NHS and NJHS induction ceremony was a success and we couldn't do it without them.
Our last piece of news is for our seniors. With your time at Spectrum ending soon, so will your access to your Spectrum email and Google Drive.
Data for your accounts will be retained until June 14th, before being deleted permanently. If you want to keep any of your Google data, you can download it by using takeout.google.com.
Also, if you're using your Spectrum account as a security email for any other accounts, you will need to change that or you will lose access to those logins as well.
Once the data is deleted, there's no way to get it back. So please take this opportunity to back up your files. If you need any assistance, please contact helpdesk@spectrumhighschool.org.
Now we'll slide it over to a sports update.
Hey Spectrum, it's Tim, and you know the drill. Braden isn't here, so I'll be delivering your sports. We had a home game Thursday for baseball against North Lakes and another home game Friday for softball against Brooklyn Center. Softball will also be playing at the athletic field tonight against St. Croix. On to golf, the boys had a meet on Thursday, Friday, and Monday, and the girls had a meet Monday. Track had their conference tournament on Monday at St. Croix Prep. And that's all I have for sports this week. We're currently putting up missing posters for Braden, so if you see him, kindly point him to Miss Crest's room. This has been Tim with Sports, signing off. Noise will be back after this short break.
Hey girl, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Come on and join me in London. We'll take a school vacation. We'll learn through experimentation. You'll have some fun with all your friends. Yeah, we'll be taking a big bus. You'll get to come and hang with us, 'cause in 2 years we're going on a school trip to Europe. But the $95 deposit is coming up. This Friday the 17th is when you must give it up. I hope we see Harry Styles in Europe.
Thanks guys. As you know, prom was just a couple of weeks ago. This prom was the biggest and one of the best ones yet.
With an amazing venue and tons of great people, there's so much we could talk about. But why don't we just head over to a prom recap segment?
Prom was a huge success for Spectrum as high schoolers were able to have this year's prom at the IDS Tower on the 50th floor in downtown Minneapolis. Students put on their best outfits as they were ready to have a great night.
I've been having a really good day so far. It was really fun getting ready and getting all dressed up. I think that was the part where I was really stressed about just how it was going to turn out.
Beginning of the night, we just got done eating, and so far I think it's going really, really well. I think everybody's ready to let loose and dance and just have a good time and enjoy themselves.
Before prom, parents were able to see their children at the Grand March. This allowed the students to introduce themselves with their dates and show off a bit. The theme of prom was always sparkle and shine. It gave a classical theme on the 50th floor of the IDS Tower. There were a variety of foods such as pasta, chicken, potatoes, and more. And for desserts, there were mini cheesecakes, pies, and chocolates.
Prom's going pretty good. The food is really good. Good food. And this red, noodles and red sauce was really good. The desserts are good. They have these little truffles that are like chocolate covered with like little cake in them. They're good. A bunch of pies. Sorry, I'm really enjoying the food. We're all just eating right now.
It's a beautiful venue. There's beautiful views from everywhere. It's been really fun to see everyone dressed up and wearing like their glittery gowns, like Mr. Magnus' wife. She's gorgeous. And then just seeing everyone kind of interact with each other is fun. I'm ready to dance though.
The process for having a great prom can actually get a little complicated, from venues to paperwork.
So the first thing is finding a venue. And because it's not a wedding and we're not a big school, it's hard because there's a lot of places that won't work in our budget. Once you find a venue and sign contracts, then from there it's the caterer and DJ and photographers.
Although the original plan was to have prom at the US Bank Stadium, it worked out in the end to having prom at the IDS Tower. Students and teachers can enjoy their time, and some of them start to realize what prom really means to them.
I think it's kind of bittersweet because everyone's getting to spend like this big night together for the last time, you know.
I wish for everybody on this night because we're a small school and we are our own family within the school, and I think it shows especially on this night.
This has been our final senior send-off with Marcus Grund and Kat Van Kakum. Noise News.
Well, Spectrum, that's all the news we have for you today. This has been Marcus Grund.
And Kenzie Alders, keeping you
In on the noise.
Woo-hoo. Yes, Marcus.
For The Rock.
I can't hear you.
Remember when McCoy dressed up for The Rock?
What rock?
Like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah, well, we just
For
cleaned it.
Missing posters for Braden, so if you see him, kindly point him to Mrs. Crest's room. This has been Tim with Sports, signing off. Noise will be back after this short break. I ran it through Preston. It's golden! It's golden!
I love that. That's so good.
What day is it?
Absolutely.
In 3, 2. Oh man, those are some memories that could last a lifetime.
Oh man!
Say that with a little less enthusiasm.
Oh man!
Okay, I'm gonna be in 3, 2.
Well, Spectrum, that's all the news we have for you today. This has been Marcus Grund.
Kenzie and Kenzie.
Okay, quiet outside.